Long before the pyramids rose above the Nile, before Babylon erected its famous gardens, there existed a city that marked the beginning of written history, Uruk. In the vast plains of Mesopotamia, where the Tigris and Euphrates rivers carve furrows in the earth, this extraordinary place arose. Its walls, which according to legend stretched for more than 9 kilometers, protected colossal temples dedicated to gods who embodied power and fertility. Here was born the first great city of humankind, a center of trade, religion, and knowledge that would shape Sumerian civilization. Uruk was the birthplace of cuneiform writing, an invention that would forever change the way we communicate and remember. Its streets witnessed caravans of merchants, priests, warrior kings, and scribes who, with carved reeds, recorded on clay tablets the memory of a world that still amazes us. Today, amidst dusty ruins and temple fragments, Uruk continues to tell its story. Uruk, the archaeological site known today as Warka, was an ancient city in the Near East, located east of the present-day Euphrates River, in a former, now dry riverbed in the Muthanna Governorate of Iraq. Uruk played a leading role in the early urbanization of Sumer in the mid-4th millennium BCE. At its height, around the beginning of the 3rd millennium BCE, Uruk had a walled area of approximately 6.5 square kilometers, with an estimated population of between 50,000 and 80,000, making it the largest city in the world at that time. According to Sumerian tradition, as recorded in the chronology presented in the Sumerian king list, Gilgamesh, hero of one of the oldest literary works in history, the Epic of Gilgamesh, lived there. He is said to have built the temple of Eanna and the city walls. Uruk was likely the birthplace of the cylinder seal, as well as of calculation and accounting. A clay tablet containing the first known use of zero has been found in Uruk. The oldest surviving remains from Uruk are dated between 5,300 and 4,574 BCE using carbon-14 dating. In Uruk, clay tablets with indentations are found for the first time, demonstrating the existence of accounting practices, which can be interpreted as a precursor to the development of writing. The extent to which Uruk society was hierarchical is not known with certainty. Several different models have been proposed. Thus, the Czech archaeologist Petr Šarvat argues that it was an egalitarian society, which he claims is demonstrated, among other things, by the open nature of the city's central buildings, far from being closed palaces and surrounded by squares and forums, reminiscent of the appearance of later Greek city-states. Other authors, such as Pollock, maintain that the government of Uruk was authoritarian and that its supremacy over the other regions was achieved by force. According to the Sumerian king list, Uruk was founded by Enmerkar, who brought the royal seat with him from the city of Eanna. Other historical kings of Uruk include Lugal-Zagesi of Umma, who conquered Uruk, and Utuhengal. According to the Sumerian myth of Enki and Inanna, in Akkadian, Ea and Ishtar, the water god Enki, one of the most important deities, hid the me, which were all those forms of conduct and social customs necessary for the functioning of the world. But Inanna, goddess of love and of the city of Uruk, wanted to bring them to her city. To do so, she traveled by boat to the Apsu, Enki's home, and got him drunk at the welcoming feast he prepared for her, after which she took the me to Uruk, from where they spread. The Bible refers to Uruk on numerous occasions. It attributes its founding to Nimrod, who is said to have founded Uruk as the second city after Babylon, Genesis 10:10. Ezra 4:9-10 refers to an exile of the people of Uruk. The people of Uruk, Babylon, and Susa, that is, the Elamites, and the other peoples, whom the great Asnapper deported and settled in the cities of Samaria and the rest of Trans-Euphrates. The construction of canals was a crucial innovation in Uruk, facilitating communication and trade via waterways. These canals, connected to the Euphrates River, not only allowed for the transport of goods and people, but were also essential for agriculture, ensuring the irrigation of fields and the water supply for the population. The canals not only improved internal communication, but also connected Uruk with other cities and regions, facilitating cultural and commercial exchange. Uruk's hydraulic infrastructure served as a model for other Mesopotamian civilizations, which adopted and adapted these techniques to their own contexts. The ability to manipulate the natural environment to meet human needs is a testament to the ingenuity and adaptability of Uruk's inhabitants, who laid the groundwork for future innovations in engineering and urban planning. The cylinder seal, another cultural innovation of Uruk, played a crucial role in personal identification and document authentication. These seals, engraved with intricate designs, were used to imprint images on clay, acting as a personal signature that guaranteed the authenticity of transactions and agreements. The use of the cylinder seal reflects the increasing complexity of social and economic relationships in Uruk. As the city expanded and trade became more frequent, the need arose for a system that ensured integrity and trust in these exchanges. Cylinder seals not only served this function, but were also objects of art, reflecting the social status and cultural identity of their owners. Although the city reached its peak during the 3rd millennium BC, it began to lose population and relevance toward the end of the early dynastic period. Factors such as invasions, climate change, and cultural transformations contributed to Uruk's decline. However, Uruk was not completely abandoned. The city remained occupied until the 3rd century AD, although its political and economic importance declined. Throughout this time, Uruk continued to be a religious and cultural center, preserving its legacy through the temples and traditions that survived through the centuries.